Hello, Namaste. This is Arun from the Green Channel.
Hi everyone, hope you're all staying safe. This is me, your Arun from the Green Channel. Welcome back to the Green Channel. So I know this has been a while that we have come up with a video from the Green Channel. Those who are eagerly waiting for this, really thank you for all the love and affection that you guys are sharing. If you're waiting for our video, means that you are seeing some value out of our videos. So that itself says that we are in the right path. Thank you so much for all that. The motivation that actually gives us to give you more and more valuable videos. So coming to this, as there is a gap, so now I would like to see what different that we can do, what different what different video that we can give you, which can give you more information and value. So as a part of that, now I would like to come up with a new series. So generally we the rest of all the videos are either we do a garden update or we go outside and get some information or nurseries and all of that. So we thought, why not we just come up with a series of videos which gives you more information. Rather than going through multiple things, we just want to focus on one item at a time and then go with one plant. Okay, so one plant, know your plant is the name of the series that we are thinking of. When I say know your plant, a plant, we should know about that right from the type of the plant and the root structure with which you will be able to find a right pot, because we are talking about the terrace garden more. If you are planting things on the ground, it doesn't make a difference. It's okay. So you can actually see the growth much faster and much growth there. But when it comes to the terrace gardening, you should know the size of the pot. Based on the root structure, you can select that. And then comes to the values of the plant, which plant you should have in your garden. And if I get one, what is the use that you get it? Except the standard oxygen that gives, and you have a lot of greenery, it gives you stress relief and all of that. That's a general benefit that you get from the plants. But whereas each plant will have a specific value. Either it can be a medicinal value, or it can give you a fruit or a vegetable or a leafy vegetable, like that. So we should find all these differences, and then you should know your plant in detail so that you can take care of that plant well. At the same time, plants can take care of you. You know which plant you need in your garden. Okay, so I hope this series will help you in further giving you more and more information, and I would like to request you to tell us what you need as a part of this series. We'll start with some basic information, and if you like it, and you let us know what more information that you need as a part of this whole series. Okay, so we'll make more and more videos as we go further on, but please keep watching this series and let us know how you feel about the series. So now today we will try to do the first video of the series with a plant with the name of Indian Pennywort. So that's the name of the plant, and this is called in Telugu Saraswati. And not only Telugu, it's actually the Sanskrit name. So Saraswati is a goddess. So Saraswati goddess is actually who gives us all the wisdom and the education, all the memory and all of that. So mainly this is named after that. With the name itself, you can understand this plant is used in medicine, especially in Ayurveda, with different forms. Either it is churna, or which is nothing but the powder, or it is a paste. So some kind of those medicines are mainly for your improving your intelligence, intellect, and then the memory power and all of that. So that's where you see this Saraswati churna, Saraswati lay here, all of that from the Ayurveda shops. And this is just not only for memory power or for the intellect. Okay, so this has so many other medicinal values. I'll give you a few just to name. So especially as we are talking about stress, everyday life, that you have a lot of stress, mental stress we go through. So this, if you can take around 4 to 5 leaves a day, that relieves you from mental stress. Because nowadays we get into so many calls, so many other work, which actually keeps you so busy. So anyway, when you have a garden, you visit for 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever time that you can spend, you come and then just take 4 leaves out of it and then take it. Okay, so that's where you can get the stress relief. And the other one is, if you take continuously this one, it also can reduce jaundice or it can in fact prevent jaundice. Jaundice is like, I think you know, it's actually yellow and white jaundice, there are a lot many things and all, but this prevents, or if anyone has a jaundice, taking this also can reduce that. And the next one is, if you take this along with it, if it is actually, if you take this, it will have a slight bitter taste, because all the good things come in a not in a very sweet taste, right? So the sweet one is not good, and the one which is good is not so sweet. So this is a fact. So if I take one leaf and then just have it, that is slightly bitter. If you take the leaves of neem, so that gives you the same kind of a taste, but at the same time it is so valuable. If it gets you that slight bitter taste, but it is really good for health. So let's say if you are giving it to the kids, and if they don't take it, if they don't like it as a leaf directly to eat, what you can take is, you can just take a couple of leaves, extract the leaves into the milk. Generally, if you give milk on the morning, so just take the extract of these leaves and then put it into the milk. They can have it. That actually gives them a better IQ and better memory power. The other one is, if you are taking this, especially if your kids or anyone who is participating or who is a good singer or who wants to be a singer, and you want your throat to be clean and safe all the time, so this helps you there itself. So you take these leaves, and that clears if you have a sore throat, or your throat should be clean and you should be able to sing better. So take this one. So this will really help in that case, and it will reduce the cholesterol as well. So the combination is, you can see the other plant here next to it. So there is a ajwain, so that you mix it with this Saraswati leaf, and then actually this combination will reduce the cholesterol, right? So that's another value we have. So like this, if I keep on talking, the medicinal values are so many. Now coming to the structure of the plant, so that you know how to actually grow it. And as I said in the beginning, this is called Indian Pennywort. That tells you that there is another Pennywort, right? So this is the other one which I have here in my hand, the leaf of Pennywort. So this one is pretty much of the same shape. If you see this leaf, and this leaf is almost of the same shape, but this is round in shape. Actually this completes the circle, right? If you see, this completes the circle, and this is a bit thicker than the other Saraswati plant, and this is kind of a smooth rounding that we have. And both are aquatic plants. Both you can just leave them in the water, even without soil. You can make them live. And if you are talking about Pennywort, this is you can see here it is. So of course this is an old one, but you have it regenerated because the main string is inside. So propagation of this is very, very easy, either Pennywort or the Indian Pennywort, which I am talking about, the Saraswati plant. It has a string. If you see here, this is a string. So this is a kind of a string that you get. So if you see the similarities of this, the leaf almost looks similar. Now you can see that this is Pennywort, and this is Indian Pennywort, which is Saraswati Aku. So when we see, this is a bit round, and here this is not fully round, and it looks like a fan, and you have a slight design cutting here, and this is a bit thinner compared to this one, and this is thick green and this is a bit light green. So this you can see a difference, but I've seen a lot of people get confused, or they feel that this is the Saraswati Aku, Saraswati leaf, and then they feel they actually grow this, and please don't eat this, okay? So this is I don't know if there is a poisonous or not, but definitely this doesn't have the values that this plant has. So take this out, and then we are talking about this Saraswati plant, and I was talking about the string, right? So this string, at each stem here you have the roots coming out, and this is so easy to propagate. Here if you see, this has actually gone to the next, from here it's just one string gone to the other, and you are able to see the whole plant again developed in this next pot. So that much easy it is. In fact, this is not even a planned one. It has just gone there and then touched the ground and it started growing there. So it's so easy. Only thing is, if you give the right moisture and the soil to it. As this is an aquatic plant, this needs that moisture. So as you know, this can't contain so much of water in the plant itself. So this needs the soil to be a bit maintained moisture, and then it needs to be in the semi shade, so that it cannot take the full hot sun. And especially now we are in the summer season, you have to make sure that this is in a semi shade, and then the soil is slightly moist. And then this type of soil that you have to mix is there is a sand. So you need to put in some sand in the soil, and that actually gives that roots. So the roots are not too deep, but you can actually say, so these roots are very, very light. It's better that you keep that sand and then a little normal soil. And even if you want to keep cocopeat, you can add the cocopeat as well. Yeah? So that's how you keep the moist in the soil, and then keep it in semi shade and keep propagating here, because you need lots and lots of these leaves. If you want to have these leaves daily for your whole family, at least like 4 for each, so you need those many leaves. So which means that if you start taking like this pot only, it will be done within a week's time. So you need it to propagate as much as possible, and it doesn't take much space. Just like you already have a pot with a plant, and just use the space which is rest on the other those pots, so that can just simply propagate and then keep giving you more and more leaves, which means more and more happy life for us. So this has lot of medicinal values, and we are starting this series with this. So I hope you like this video with all this information. If you like this, so please give a thumbs up and share this with your friends, and then give us more and more feedback, so that we can build valuable videos for you. And we would like to cover different kinds of plants. It need not be always medicinal. It can be an ornamental, it can be a vegetable, it can be fruit, or it can be a flowering plants. So there are various things, various different facts that each plant will have, as each creature, each plant has a different special features in it, which gives something. The nature is always about giving. It never expects anything, so it just gives you abundance of various things. So I hope you like this series, and please help us in improving it, so give you more. Help us help you. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next video.